The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! They couldn't stop him there. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. First and goal as the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Knight. Bringing pressure. He's got the first down and more.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Rebels have first and 10 here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw. It's Knight. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the read. There's a run. Running back's got it. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. I mean, everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Defense not pressing this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. A deep shot to the left side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Knight. With the catch, it's Watkins. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that
field. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll be brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. We'll try to run it with the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking downfield, it's Knight. The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Toss play to the outside. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Using his legs here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Back to pass. It's Knight. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks into the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
To the air. It's Knight. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plane.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Catch made over the middle. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
Scanning the field. It's Knight. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Chewing clock with the running game. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Buying time. Moving to his left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Rebels. They connect for 6. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.